My name is Addison Neal, and today I will be giving you guys an introductory lesson on auto insurance. So, auto insurance is insurance for cars, trucks, motorcycles, and other road vehicles. Its primary use is to provide financial protection against physical damage or bodily injury resulting from traffic collisions and against liability that could also arise from incidents in a vehicle. Who needs this type of insurance? All vehicle owners and drivers should have auto insurance for their cars. In America, auto insurance is required by all drivers in every state except for the states of Virginia and remote parts of Alaska. If an individual causes or is involved in an accident, auto insurance will usually cover a majority, and in some cases all, of the expenses for the repair. So, what options are there when choosing insurance? The 8 options to choose from for auto insurance are liability coverage, collision coverage, rental reimbursement coverage, medical payment coverage, comprehensive coverage, uninsured or underinsured motorist coverages, and personal injury protection. First off, I will be explaining what liability coverage is. This coverage pays for bodily injury and property damage that you cause to others in an accident when you are at fault. It's often mandated by law. Collision coverage is the coverage that pays for damage to your own vehicle in a collision with another vehicle object, regardless of whose fault it is. Comprehensive coverage pays for damage to your vehicle caused by events other than collisions, such as theft, vandalism, natural disaster, or hitting an animal. Medical payment coverage helps pay for medical expenses for you and your passengers resulting from a covered accident, regardless of fault. Personal injury protection, also known as PIP. This coverage is required in some states. Covers medical expenses, lost wages, and other costs resulting from injuries sustained in an accident, regardless of somebody's fault. Uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage. This coverage protects you if you're involved in an accident with a driver who doesn't have insurance or doesn't have enough insurance to cover your damages. Next is rental reimbursement coverage. This coverage helps pay for the cost of renting a car while your vehicle is being repaired after a covered accident. Roadside assistance and towing coverage. This coverage provides assistance if your vehicle breaks down or if you need a tow. Those are the 8 coverages. Next, popular auto insurance companies. The 4 most popular auto insurance companies are State Farm, Progressive, Liberty Mutual, and Nationwide. You would often see these as ads on television or ads on your phone because they're the 4 main insurances that you would use when seeking auto insurance. Just depends on how much money you want to spend and what type you need. Yeah. Now I'll be talking about approximately how much insurance coverage costs. In the United States, it usually costs anywhere from $1,200 to $1,800 a year. In cases of an accident or driving tickets, your insurance could end up increasing in price. It's important to be mindful of the roads and a responsible driver, just because you want to keep your insurance costs as low as possible. So, how do you acquire auto insurance? There are 3 ways to get car insurance: by buying it online, contacting a company representative, or working with an independent insurance broker. You can also use an insurance comparison calculator to help you determine the best company, coverage, and best rate for you. Depending on the car you drive, the situation you have, and other factors involved in your auto world, depends on what kind of insurance is best for you and most affordable. So, lastly, personal examples and stories. Personally, I chose to talk about this topic because I am not the best driver in the world, and in case of accidents or even collisions with my car or other cars, it's really good and important to have auto insurance. I've been in multiple small accidents throughout my driving career, and in some cases these accidents were my fault, but in some they also weren't. Auto insurance was an integral part of these experiences because it made my repairs cheaper and more affordable, and they wouldn't have been as cheap if I wouldn't have had insurance on my car. So, that is all I have for today. The end. Thank you for listening.